Take two. What's going on? It's your girl Fathom DJ live and direct from the city of ATL, and I'm on a different side of the room. I had to switch some things up because I had a virtual DJ event that I just did for Zoom, and this is my first one, and I've kind of avoided it up until now. I guess if I had to explain it, I don't want to do everybody's party. I never wanted to be a McDonald's DJ serving everyone. I've always wanted to have a specific group of clients and a specific association with particular individuals who respect what I do, who understand how I should work, and in what capacity I could enhance the experience of guests. And again, that's part of the reason why I'm living in the city of ATL for that particular reason. So we need to have the conversation about the DJ being the hero of this period. I'm not sure if you're aware. So out of everyone who was active when the gates closed, the DJ seemed to be the most equipped to come in and provide the service of entertaining during this period. Of course, we saw live bands pop up, but they didn't pop up immediately. We saw D-Nice be the spokesperson or the figurehead for the DJ hero of this period. And I say that respectfully because he isn't the only one. Nor was he the only one to start streaming. From my history standpoint, I started streaming with a video camera and a direct connection to my mixer on Stickcam, and that was well over 10 years ago. But for the sake of the conversation, him turning the light on or shedding the light on all of these DJs who are active and in the community and serving people during this period is most certainly something that needs to be noted. And having said that, we need to speak to a few things. Number one, from a business standpoint, I'm understanding that a lot of us are professional hobbyists. Call it what it is. It is. It's like you buy equipment, you might make a few bucks off of it. It's not what you do for a living, but you're passionate about it. And so, boom, that's what you've been doing when you can. You're not going to quit your day job. You're not going to move to another city to do this. But you do it enough that it's important for you to have quality gear and accessibility to branding and marketing in that capacity. And then there's the hobbyist who just runs up and is just like, oh, I just think of some cool shit to do, so I just do it whenever. And, you know, there's no quality, there's no thought, there's no progression in that. And then most certainly is the professional who has possibly LLC'd and INC'd and has a business plan and is writing off all of these pieces of equipment and things that he's purchasing for his brand, for his business, for his or her, excuse me, that's disrespectful to me. But now that it's kind of simmering down, I'd like to suggest that you don't lose the vigor and the spirit of intent. And I have to say that to my comrades. I got to say it to my comrades because I started a virtual DJ lineup for Pollard Den Music. I'm not sure if you were aware of that. We had a solid run from April until May. So that's like 2 months of what I would consider a solid run of back-to-back DJs. And then June came, and I feel like the second week of June, some of our comrades started to fizzle out. Because the world opens back up and, you know, all of a sudden you like, well, you know, the world is open back up and I want to kick it with my friends and I'm not trying to be in the house DJing online and I want real gigs. But the thing of it is this is a real job. It's a real job, virtually and actually. And it has always been that. The vigor upon doing it should be greater now. It should be greater for you, for me, and for everyone. And my vigor upon promoting and marketing and branding myself, I must say, has been consistent. And I'm further aligning myself with people who respect me for what I do and what I can do for both venues as well as DJs in this capacity. So now I'm at this point, I'm looking at more upgrades for myself, for my space, right? I'm looking for, I have a camera, I have a few cameras, I've jumped out on the windows and purchased interfaces. I need to, update this board and I'm adding some things, some components and visuals to my space in order to accommodate these guests who still aren't ready to leave home. And it's working. So I want to encourage those people who are doing this to continue to do it. I want you to most certainly continue to talk about your cash apps and being tipped, because we are still in a space of possibly providing this service for free. Now, if you have accommodated people, and if I have to think of someone who has accommodated people, Vince Adams has accommodated people, with spotlighting guests and during his visual presentation for his streaming. Those streams could be private, but they're public on Twitch, which means we get a bit of an opportunity to be a part of that experience of 300 plus guests and his visuals. But that does not have to happen. It does not have to happen. But in this space, I'm just thinking to myself, so I went and my sound is greater. Even though I still struggle with the Mackie big knob and, getting myself together with Zounds and Mackie and this interface that I love so much that I'm nervous about. Still, my sound is cleaner, right? Like it's direct to the board. So now I'm thinking transmission of that sound to my guests and how they're going to get it still could make me look bad. Like, right. So if you're at home and you got less than stellar equipment or you're listening on your phone, then when I tweak my sound and I give you bottoms and bass, you're not hearing that. So all of my upgrades and tweakings and tinkerings for this could be for naught. And I don't want that, because wherever I am, wherever I'm playing, whether it's in the world or not, I want people to have a great experience, to the point that I've extended myself to a few people and spec'd out sound updates for them so that they can better hear. I'm getting text messages based on my Zoom event. I'm getting people together so they can hear better, because the understanding is that sound quality is important. The understanding is that these DJs bringing you the sonic energy is important. The understanding is here we are still working for free on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, live stream, YouTube, and all these other spaces. So my encouragement for this says, don't be excessive about streaming. Be more strategic and try to garner the interest of people who can put you in a space to be paid for it, which is no different than before. Consider a mentor, which is always the thing to do. Consider who is doing it bigger or better than you, and don't think, oh, they got bigger, better equipment. Oh, my shit is whack. Oh, these DJs got images floating on their screen. Oh, she got 2 computers. Oh, all of that stuff. Like, you have to start somewhere, but you also have to align yourself with people who are interested in seeing you get further. I'm one of those people. I've pride myself in being that. I'm not afraid. I'm not so insecure that I'm not interested in accommodating a humble and aspiring DJ who's interested in the game. Nor am I so far removed that if someone who doesn't understand why they want to have better sounds and speakers in their spaces, why I should be tipped, why I should be better compensated, I can break down every reason on this side of the room alone for why we need to make sure that we continue to tip and continue to value these entertainers who are coming in these spaces and giving us this sonic energy, whether it's DJing or singing or keyboard playing or whatever your entertainment, taking videos of your cat, whatever that entertainment is that you're providing. The question is how to keep it valuable and not do it so much that people take it for granted. I have a lot of new business concepts that I'm entertaining that I won't really extremely go into at this point. But the idea of having a collective of people who are interested in moving in the same direction, who aren't afraid to work together and to help each other in that realm, is most certainly going to get us further as a team and most certainly as individuals if we believe in that vision. Fathom DJ Live and Direct for the YouTube first, but secondly, and most certainly for the rest of the social media, just trying to get some dialogue going. Because, I know that there are foundations and fundraisers and not-for-profits who are doing events, and there's pay for that. I also know that there's a market and a niche to stream for other venues. It's how we're going to move on that. From this capacity for people who aren't ready to come back into the world. The morale needs to stay high and we need to continue to move from that space. So that's the talk if you're interested in that. It's 12 minutes and almost 17 seconds long. Fathom DJ Live and Direct, once again, from the city of ATL for YouTube. And you can find me in your worldwide webosphere, findingfathomdj.com. Hashtag Finding Fathom DJ, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Play, iTunes, track stores, Beatport, Amazon, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Mixcloud is making a comeback. Bandcamp most certainly is always in the mix, and I will be adding more products in the weeks and months to come. Fathom DJ Live and Direct. Thank you.